Well, good morning. Coming to you from Sunshine Mountain. We got here last night about 6 o'clock, and yeah, lots to do inside and out today. Let's look around. Let me turn you around, I should say. I'm stacking a lot of stuff on the outdoor kitchen table because going to be building the outdoor shower today. There's the outhouse. Temporary outhouse, I should say. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Got everything we need. But yeah, we built this deck last year out here. And on this deck, I'm going to clear this off, sweep it off. On the left-hand side, I've got some PVC to build a shower stall. And then I'm going to set up our propane tankless on-demand water system so that we can take really nice quick hot showers. That's a water tank someone is lending to us. We might use, might not use. This fall, I'm going to put gutters on either side, run them down the back into two 32-gallon trash cans with lids. That'll be our water catch so that we'll have all the water we need. All right, well, now to get started. All right, pretty simple here. Now that the deck's cleaned off, going to use this PVC, these fittings, some angle brackets with screws and wing nuts to attach it to this side of the deck. And then we'll put the shower curtains on, and then I'll start addressing the issue of the hot water heater. Well, there it is. I think it'll hang better with cloth shower curtains. Right now, these are just cheap Dollar General shower curtains, and they're blowing pretty well in the wind, and there's no breeze. But it will be better with better curtains. All right, well, I've got the hot water system all hooked up. That's a tankless on-demand water heater. Runs off of propane. So it comes up from the water supply, pump pulls it up, goes straight into the water heater. Then we've got the shower head up there, along with the stall. Not a bad morning's work, with an eye towards our comfort. How is it?
It's good.
Yeah. Nice hot shower. We're cooking an Amish specialty called yamaseta, using the Coleman oven that I built an insulated lid for. Temperature says we're up to 350. Actually a little more than that, but I'm gonna put this inside. Oh yeah, fits just right. Look at that. Now we don't close. I got an issue, guys. Hold on. Well, guys, that's the best I could get the insulated cover on because the pan's just slightly too big. So as you can see, the door is open just a skosh. But I think we're gonna be okay. So one morning I decided to use my little twig burner stove to make some coffee. My daughter got me this for my birthday about 4 years ago, and I've never used it. It's been up here. And so, yeah, I went out and I grabbed a bunch of little sticks and twigs and brought it over. And it, because of the way it's designed, you know, with where it pulls the air in from the bottom, it was so easy to light. And so, also the thing that I like about it is my little water pot there that's on there. It all of the sticks were from pine trees, and it covered the outside of my pot. I thought it was soot, but it turned out it's pitch, and so now the whole pot, it won't wash off, but it's blackened on the outside, and it has this beautiful, rich pine smell to it. I love it, and so these stoves are good. They're great because the fuel is free. You don't have to worry about having anything with you other than an ignition source. And but the thing is, you've got to constantly feed them. They burn up the fuel very quickly, and so they're pretty much well suited for boiling water, cooking pasta, rice, and using a cylindrical pot like the one I have here. If you were going to cook, you know, eggs and bacon, or you know, fry something in a fry pan, you might could a small fry pan fry something, but it's not really suited to that because you've got to be able to constantly feed the fire underneath, and it's hard to do that when you've got a pan on top, especially a pan with any kind of diameter to it. And so here I am, the water boiled, got to a rolling boil, and I had instant coffee there with some Cremora, and I enjoyed that cup very much, and so it was fun using my twig stove. I'm going to use it again in the future and learn how to regulate the heat a little better, so that I can try different things. Hey everybody, Mike and Armida here, just taking a walk in the woods, checking it out, Sunshine Mountain. Enjoy the scenery. I love some of the old cabins up here. Some of them have been sitting vacant for many, many years and they're just kind of falling apart, but there's a cool green one over here that I just love the shape of. Look at it. You can see it through the woods. We'll come along on it. Isn't that kind of cool? Looks like it's straight out of a 1950s magazine or something. I think building it up on the concrete saved its life all these years. Really neat. Ooh, deer scat. If I was a real bushcrafter, I'd pick it up and grind it in my fingers and smell it. But I'm not going to do that. Coming up on our friend Mark's place. He's got a beautiful view from a really nice vantage point. His cabin's very old, has a ton of character to it, but it's just slipped into oblivion now. So we had like a big carport thing that he just started closing in last year, and he's turning that into a new cabin. But look at this, isn't that just cute? Look at this view. Can you tell people like to sit out here? Look at that little bench on a rock promontory that overlooks all of this. So beautiful. All right. So finally put up some pictures and artwork and knickknacks that I've been collecting for a long time for the cabin. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Alright friends, dinner tonight at the Easy Street Bistro is bacon, bean, and beef casserole. And that's pretty exciting. And guess what? I gotta go inside. Oh, I got the lighter right here. Never mind. So yeah, bacon, beef, and bean casserole. Very interesting. And then when you mix the beans, some barbecue sauce, some beef, chopped bacon, then you top it in the casserole pan with biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, and then you bake it. So I'm thinking it's going to be pretty good. And, we're excited. Our meat is not a super bean fan, but we're gonna give it a shot. Yes, we are. So we're gonna get this bacon on. I'll bring you back as soon as I get the bacon cooked and the beef. So look at this. We have our ground beef. Browning up nicely. We've got a pound of bacon here. You might have to dump the fat at some point. I'll dump it into that little pan if it builds up too much, but I've got to get this to be crispy. So I'll be cooking that for a little while. While this bacon continues to crisp up, oh yeah, I'm going to add the beans. To the beef here. And it asks for half a cup of barbecue sauce. We're going to use Sweet Baby Ray's. And I'm just going to guesstimate a half a cup. All right, I'm going to call that done. So we'll kind of stir this together. Get them all kind of working their thing. I think this is going to be very good. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I feel a taste test coming on. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's all I'm gonna say. Bacon's getting there. So I'm gonna start chopping that up and folding it into the bean, beef, and barbecue sauce mixture. and I'll bring you back when I go to put it all into the casserole dish. All right, everything's cooked. This is the bacon, beef, and beans with barbecue sauce all mixed together. It's gonna go in this casserole dish with buttermilk, biscuits on top, and then baked in the oven. Do you comprehend the magnitude of what's really going on here? This is gonna be epic. All right, it's all in the casserole dish. Now I gotta get these bad boys on top, and they're gonna rise, and I'm pretty much at the top, but I think we're gonna be okay. I always wonder how to open these. Start here. Gotta be careful, you can lose an eye with these. Here. Nope. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get ready. We're looking for that pop, right? I gotta press right here. Ooh. Did you hear that? Look at that. Yeah. All right, let's get some biscuits on. So we're just gonna lay them on top. I think these are gonna expand also. Probably need to leave a little room for that, but I just can't. You know what I'm saying? We got one extra I'm gonna bake on the side because we're not letting that go to waste. Not all that good old buttermilk. All right, friends, we're preheating the oven. Casserole's ready to go in. So when that gets up to 350, that's when we're gonna put the casserole in, leave it in for about 20 minutes or so, just until the biscuits are done. Bring it back when it comes out of the oven. There it is, friends. I wish you could smell it. Really is gonna be good. All right, friends, that which I greatly feared has come upon me. I have to take that long solitary walk down a pretty dark path. You guessed it. Yep, it's the day of reckoning. When the indicator window displays red, the honey pot must be emptied of its sweet contents. Ugh. COVID-19 is mere child's play compared to this. Well, that being done, the honey factory is back open for business. Well, there's one toilet duty I don't mind doing. This is my newest effort. All right, just gonna give you a view of what it's like to drive down the mountain here. I filmed it going up before, but the coming up, it doesn't look nearly as steep as it really is. So it's interesting. The ground up here is all slate, and that's where these stone walls that you'll see come from. So the ground and the road don't absorb anything. We got rain a day and a half ago and they're still soaking wet because the water has nowhere to go. All right, we'll enjoy the view. Coming up on the first steep part. I still got a 5-gallon thing of water in the back. I don't want it to tip over. sure that water didn't just tip over.
Pause?
Yeah. See this? You get the stone wall, and this is all the slate that was mined from the ground. And these slate stone walls are all over the mountain. They go back to the 1700s. Really cool stuff. All right. We're gonna be coming up in a sec here on probably what I think is the steepest part of the mountain. We're heading down because we've got to go to the store, but we're also hoping to go to the frog pond. And it's not a home for frogs, it's actually a really cool vegetable stand that we like in the next town over. We're going to check it out. Hopefully they're open on Sundays. Alright, here we come. Anytime you come down and you don't hear the scraping of the oil pan, that's a good sign that you did a good job. All right, and here we come to the road. Well, thanks for joining us at the cabin up on Sunshine Mountain. It's only been 4 days, but it's been just what we needed. See you next time. Bye.